Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of RiesKitchen. Today we're making beef burgundy, a true winter warmer. There's a couple of steps in this, but it's pretty simple. Let's get straight into it, shall we? So first up, we have some diced beef, some pickling onions, some button mushrooms, some pancetta or bacon, some garlic, plain flour, herbs to make a bouquet garni, beef stock, and some red wine. So to start, we just need to brown off our beef. So getting our pot nice and hot, and a good glug of olive oil. So now we just add in our beef. And we want a really good sear on all of this. So it's going to take 10 or 15 minutes to get that effect. So now that we've got all that gorgeous colour happening in the pot, we just add our flour. This will just help thicken our sauce, but you need to cook the flour. So now we can just add our stock and our red wine. And stir. So now as we've deglazed the pan and just stirring to make sure we get all those good brown bits from the meat juices up off the bottom, I'm going to bring this up to the boil and I'm going to add our bouquet garni. So the bouquet garni is your fresh herbs from the garden that I have just tied together with a piece of kitchen string. The whole idea is that before we serve, we can pull them out. So my pot has come to the boil. So now I'm just going to pop in our bouquet garni. Turn the gas down to a simmer, pop the lid on, and we get ready for stage 2. So the second stage of our beef burgundy is to get our onion and garlic ready. So crush your garlic, and then with your small pickling onions, we're just going to peel them and leave them whole, and then brown them off. So now I want to get a little bit of colour on our onions because popping them in that pot's not going to. So a little bit of oil in our pan as that warms up. So just to get that little bit of caramelisation and goldenness on our onions. So these have all gone nice and golden. You can turn the heat off there, and that's released all the sugars in the onion to make them lovely and sweet. So, look at our stew. Give it a bit of a stir. Gosh, that smells good already. Okay, so we'll just toss in our onions and our garlic. And now let that simmer for another 45 minutes. Now the last step is to prep our pancetta or bacon and mushrooms. So into our hot pan, no need to add any oil this time because the bacon will add that little bit of fat. We want to fry these off a bit and then we'll toss through our mushies, which you'll see I have halved. So now that the bacon has rendered down a little bit and has got a bit of colour, I'm going to just toss in our mushrooms. So the last stage now is to add these in. Right. So now's the time to test for seasoning once we've got the bacon in. Oh, that's good. It doesn't need any salt, but it does need a little bit of pepper. Let us stir. And now for the last 15 minutes or so of cooking. Don't forget before you dish this up to take the bouquet garni, the herbs out. For all the details, as always, check out my blog at the link below. And the best bit is always in the eating. The gravy is just silky. The meat just melts in your mouth. This is such a perfect dish. Until next time, everybody. Ciao.